Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kaiah if you're new here, and today's video is going to be a like summer makeup, glowy, natural makeup routine. I don't know. Haven't decided what it's gonna be called, but I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing lately for my makeup. I think I've got it down to a T-ish. So I wanted to show you guys what I do. Starting off, I always put chapstick on my lips so that the foundation like doesn't stick to it. But I'm gonna also, like, as I go through this, I'm gonna show you guys, like, sometimes like I have two of something that's gonna be like one's more affordable and one's more expensive, just to really like tailor to everyone's budget as best as I can. Starting off, we're going to start off with a prep, like prepping my skin, and my all-time favorite primer is the all-nighter face primer from Urban Decay. I use this all the freaking time. It is literally the holy grail of face primers in my opinion. So I just do about one pump of this and then put it all over my face. I have literally been perfecting this natural, like, quick makeup routine since I was a senior in high school. That was when it really like struck me that I really wanted something simple, quick, and easy, and like natural looking. The next thing, literally, like, you probably could have guessed this, but I love bronze drops. So I have two different options. One's affordable and one is a little bit pricier. The first one is obviously the Drunk Elephant bronze drops. I'm sure you've seen them all over TikTok. And then the Lumi Glotion as well by L'Oreal. To me, they honestly are so similar. This one is like $7 and this one is $36. So that's a pretty big price difference. But I do the Deep Glow in Lumi Glotion, and I think it's the most similar shade to the bronze drops. So today I'm going to be using the Lumi Glotion though, just because I've been trying to like savor these. But I'm going to use the Lumi Glotion today, and I mix it with the foundation that I use. I have two different kinds that I really like. These are Tinted Moisturizers. The first one is the NARS Tinted Moisturizer. I am the shade Medium, if you were wondering. It is so natural, it does not transfer. When I tell you this literally does not transfer, you do not have to set it, nothing. It literally does not transfer, and I absolutely love that about this. It is a little bit more full coverage than the other one I'm going to show you, but I still love it, and I barely use any to really like make it a sheer look. And then the other one that I absolutely am in love with, but it is so pricey, so I totally understand if you would not want to buy this, because I won't even buy it for myself. I got it as a gift. But it is the Revision Skincare IntelliShade, and it is basically one shade, and it like kind of tailors to your skin tone, to whatever like the pH of your skin is. So I absolutely love this stuff. It is so freaking pretty on the skin, but it's $80, which is way too expensive to me. It does last a long time, but like I said, it's just way too expensive. So I'm gonna actually use this one today though, just something cheap, something expensive, you know. And then I'm using a beauty blender to blend it out. I use a beauty blender for both of them. I actually used to use a brush to blend out my tinted moisturizers, but it definitely gives you a more full coverage look if you do that, and personally that's not what I'm going for. So the beauty blender is so much easier and works so much better in my opinion. And then I just add like a glob of the Lumi Glotion and blend it on my face. So aside from makeup, I am trying so hard to post more on social media. My Instagram got deleted, and so I'm finally, I think, switching over to link my new Instagram instead of my old one. I am literally so upset that it got deleted, but at this point, like, I just don't think I'm getting it back. I've done everything, and it's just not, I don't think it's gonna happen. So I'm officially like trying to switch over to that one. Really hurts my feelings because I'm losing like all of those memories. I've had my old Instagram since I was in 5th grade, So I'm like literally losing everything, which is so sad, but it's fine. I'm like over it now. I lost it like a few days before my birthday, which was probably the worst part. That just like sucked the most, was that I like couldn't post on my birthday, couldn't do anything, but that's why I finally just accepted that I'm not getting it back, and I made a new one. But yeah, so make sure to go follow me on my Instagram. Help me get back to where I was. I just finished blending this out, and like, I don't know if you can tell, but it is like so pretty on the skin. It is like the most, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so pretty. Like, I would just leave at the house with this on. Like, that's how pretty it is, and it doesn't look like you have anything on your face. I definitely think the Lumi lotion isn't needed, but I like it because it makes it a little bit darker, and just really adds to that like glow. Then for concealer, I use the Born This Way by Too Faced concealer. I'm the shade Light Beige, if you were wondering. This is like a year-round shade for me. I can use it in the winter as like a skin tone shade, and I can use it in the summer as like a brightener. It doesn't brighten that much, but it's like good enough. And then I always like put just a little bit on my chin and in the crevices like of my nose, and then I use like the other side of my beauty blender. I love that concealer. I use it by itself a lot too if I'm like really lazy. And this like makeup routine doesn't take me long. It's gonna take me longer because I'm filming obviously, and I'm like talking, but if I'm like focused and I just do my makeup, it takes me about 10 minutes. Just put on my concealer. Now I'm going to set just the concealer. I literally just washed my brushes last night, so I'm like, I was worried that they were not going to be dry, but they are, thankfully. And then I use literally barely any powder because I am literally just trying to set them, and I'm trying to save as much glow as possible. And then I'm using the excess on my chin and my nose and my T-zone, just to really like set it. And then sometimes I just like swipe everywhere just a little bit. But I use the Coty Airspun powder. I used to use Laura Mercier's translucent powder, but it was way too expensive and I would go through way too quick, so I switched over to the Coty Airspun and I absolutely love it. Next, my new holy grail. This literally changes everything when it comes to summer glowing makeup. It is the Breezy Cream Cheek Duo from Tarte. I have it in like the lighter shade, which is Pink Sands and Seashellies, but I literally made a TikTok on this a couple days ago and it's doing so well. Like, it's amazing. This is amazing. So as you can see, it is a bronzer and a blush duo. It is cream, and then I got it when it was like on sale and it came with the brush. Otherwise the brush is separate. The brush is a must though. It works amazing. So I use like the slanted brush for the bronzer, and I just put it in there a couple times, and then I put it right obviously where you would put bronzer, and it's like the most natural but like pretty like bronzer. It reminds me a lot of like the shade of the Hoola bronzer, which is what I normally use, but no, like literally I love this stuff. And then obviously the blush is on the other side, and I use the big fluffy brush. I have to work today. I like doing my makeup for work. I know some people think it's like so extra. Personally, I enjoy doing my makeup for work. I think it just makes it fun and I feel better about myself. Like, I don't know. So that is my bronzer and blush duo. Like I said, the blush is super natural, so a lot of times what I do is I go over with my Laura Mercier blush. Not always, literally it's very rare that I do this, but I am gonna do it now. I literally take the slightest bit of the blush and just go over my cheeks a little bit. Like, it's barely anything. I usually go way heavier when I'm like actually doing my makeup, but anyways, doing that, and then this is like pretty much the finished base. The next thing that I do is my eyebrows. I use the Benefit brow gel in the shade 3, and I just use this obviously as like my eyebrow like fill-in. I also use the Benefit brow pencil, but I think I'm going to try out the NYX one because brow pencils for me go by so fast. Like, I use them up so quick. That's my brows, and then that's like my full base makeup. I use the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray as my setting spray. I love this stuff. It isn't a matte finish, it's like more of like a glowy finish, and it's super hydrating, so it's perfect for summer. And I just do a couple sprays, but I absolutely love this stuff. It's like not even really a setting spray, I guess, like, I don't know, it's kind of both, but I love it. So now that that's done, I am going to do my highlight, and I use the Milk Makeup highlighter stick. This was like a travel one I got for free, but it's literally still got a lot of product, so I still use it. I wipe it onto my beauty blender on this side, and then use the sponge to put it onto my cheeks like this, and it just like, it's like already perfectly blended that way. Then I go on to eyes. So for eyes, I literally do the absolute bare minimum, but I use the Naked Heat palette, the tiny one, the Petite Heat. I got this from my little for Christmas, and I use this usually when I'm doing my like simple makeup. Sometimes I use some other palettes, but this is like my go-to. And like, these are the colors. So I put this color all over my lid with this fluffy brush, and then I go kind of into my crease with this color and sometimes blend out these. It just depends, but I first put this all over and then go in to adding stuff to my crease. Doing your makeup with freshly clean brushes is just like unbeatable. Like, literally you can't tell me it's not the best thing ever. But so I'm gonna stop at that for my eyeshadow because I just don't like a lot of eyeshadow when I'm doing this, so I'm stopping there. And then the next thing that I use is this glow powder from Also Tarte. I love this. I sometimes skip this as well just because, like, how much glow do you really need? But it also kind of helps like set my face. So I normally use a different brush, but I can't find it, so we're just gonna use my normal brush, my powder brush. But I just like kind of put it everywhere, and it helps like take away any places that are a little bit too shiny, and just like kind of tones it down. So I just like tap it everywhere. The last thing is obviously mascara. My favorite drugstore mascara though is the L'Oreal Telescopic. I absolutely love this stuff. I honestly don't really use high-end mascara unless it's like on sale, but this is always my go-to. For high-end mascaras right now I'm using the Man Eater by Tarte. Anyways, I'm just going to curl my lashes and put on my mascara. Okay, and then for my lip oil, I'm using today the Ulta Juice Infused Lip Oil. I'm sure once again this is something that is always all over TikTok, but I absolutely love this stuff. It just adds like the perfect shine, and this is my everyday summer makeup routine. It's, like I said, super glowy and pretty, and just overall is like a super natural look, which I love. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.